You're hanging out with the crew of Demon 305, and we have the pleasure of interviewing the CEO of Community Health South Florida, Mr. Blake Hall. How you doing, sir?
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for having me today.
Good to see you, man.
Likewise.
It's good to be in good company. Where are you from? Where'd you grow up, and how'd you get to where you are today?
Sure, of course. So, I think I would obviously start out by saying I'm a husband, father, brother, cousin, uncle. Originally from Atlanta, but I moved to South Florida about 18 years ago. I've had the opportunity to live all over the place. I've actually worked in Abu Dhabi, was over there for a couple years. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd also say I'm an ex-athlete. You know, I grew up playing tennis, soccer, football, probably every sport except for baseball. And
wow.
Now, one of my children play baseball.
So then, tell us about college. What role did that play in your life? How did you know you wanted to pursue higher education?
Sure. I actually started out at Georgia Southern University in Statesboro.
Yeah.
It was a great opportunity, a small town, but while I was there, I was able to do a lot of different types of leadership groups. I was in National Society of Black Engineers, I was in Pi Sigma Epsilon, and a couple other social groups. But it was great. I truly enjoyed college. And then after there, I went on to get my master's in business from Clark Atlanta University, an HBCU in Atlanta. It was a beautiful experience. I actually was the president of our class both years that I was in MBA school.
And at what point did Alpha come into your life?
Sure. So, it's interesting because as a young man, I didn't know much about Alpha. After going to undergrad, I learned a little bit. Was actually asked to join to see if I was interested. I didn't take that step though. I started doing a little bit more family research, right? And found out that not only was my father an Alpha, but my grandfather was an Alpha.
Oh, wow.
And he actually joined the organization in 1917. And so that actually sparked my interest.
1917?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
okay.
it's been a while in my family. And so it's something that always intrigued me. And so as I learned more about my family, I learned more about my grandfather. I actually joined as a graduate member back in 2005.
Wow. What is next for CHI and for Blake Hall?
For CHI, well, for Blake Hall, it's hopefully to still be here as president and CEO. That is my personal goal right now. However, for CHI, there's a lot of things on the horizon. I would say, first of all, one of our long-term visions has been to build a children's crisis center. We have an adult crisis center here on this property in Cutler Bay, but we've always wanted to have a center just strictly for children. And so that's on the horizon. Hopefully, we're actually under construction now here on the property, and hopefully will be completed in about a year and a half or so. And other than that, one of the things that I'm personally very proud of is we have started a teaching health center program about 10 years ago now. So we actually just celebrated our 10th anniversary of teaching residents, so training doctors in family medicine and psychiatry. But when you think, 1 or 2 years after that, or after today, we're actually planning to bring on dental residency program,
Wow.
a dental residency program, as well as an internal medicine residency program. And so I'm very happy about it because I remember back in the day when we put together the grant to actually get physicians here so that we can train them to take care of people in our community and then eventually hire them to be our docs.
Well, Blake, thanks so much for your service, for everything that you're doing in our community.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see what you do next.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.